Welcome to the second part of our association analysis. So, in the all electronics transaction database, consider the rule bytes x comma computer implies bytes of x comma software. Support equal to 1%, confidence is equal to 50%. Where x is a variable representing a customer. A confidence, also known as certainty, of 50% means that if a customer buys a computer, there is a 50% chance that she will buy software also. A 1% support means that 1% of all of the transactions under analysis show computer and software were purchased together. This association rule involves a single attribute or predicate, that is by that repeats. Association rules that contain a single predicate or single attribute are referred to as single dimensional association rules. We can drop the predicate notation. Then the above rule can be simply written as computer implies software 1%, comma 50%. So this is the left side item set, right side item set, within square bracket, first type the support, then confidence. There are two types of association rules. First is single dimensional association rule, where only one predicate or single attribute is present. That may be repeat. On the other hand, multi-dimensional association has more than one predicate or attribute. Consider an example for multi-dimensional association. This represents a multi-dimensional association. Age of x, 20 to 29 and income of x, 20k to 29k implies buy of x, CD. Support 2%, confidence 60%. Age, income, buy are predicates or attributes. So here three predicates are involved. Now this means if the age of x lies in the range 20 to 29 and his income is between 20k and 29k, then he buy CD with a support of 2% and confidence 60%. That is, in this age range and within this income range, there is a 60% probability to buy CD. Here the rule indicates that the customer understanding belongs to all electronics. 2% are 20 to 29 years of age with an income of 20,000 to 29,000 and have purchased a CD at all electronics. There is a 60% probability that a customer in this age and income group will purchase a CD. This is an association between more than one attribute or predicate. Here, three predicates are involved: age, income, and price. So, this is known as multi-dimensional association rules. Here, multi-dimensional databases are used where each attribute is referred as a dimension. In association analysis, there are two types of association rules: single dimensional association rules and multi-dimensional association. Association analysis performed using two measures: support and confidence. Association rules are discarded as uninteresting. When an association rule becomes uninteresting, if they do not satisfy both minimum support threshold and a minimum confidence threshold. If association rule fails to satisfy either minimum support threshold or minimum confidence threshold, it is discouraged. That means an association rule becomes interesting only when both minimum support threshold and minimum confidence threshold are satisfied. We can perform additional analysis to uncover interesting statistical correlations between associated attribute value. From association rule, we get which items occur together. From this, we can find how much they are related. That is, the attribute value pair correlation can be analyzed. We discussed three types of frequent patterns: frequent item set, frequent sequential pattern, frequent substructures. Out of these, frequent item set mining is the simplest form of frequent pattern mining. Frequent item mining is the simplest form of frequent pattern mining. The mining of frequent patterns, associations, and correlations are discussed in the module. where we focuses on efficient algorithms for frequent item set mining. So we briefly discussed frequent pattern and association analysis. Next, the third functionality of data mining is classification and prediction. It will be discussed in the next lecture. Okay.